Well, as I'm selling this deck without instructions, I thought it'd be a good idea to show you basically how to set it up. Anyway, first of all, you start by taking the transport screws out. It says the screws with the red coated heads are for clamping. You've got to take them off when you're going to use it. Okay, so these are two screws here, so they just come out. If at the moment the deck you'll see is sort of solid, it doesn't move. Once you do this, it frees up the springs, which then allows the deck to be isolated from the plinth. If you forget to do this and you start the deck up, you will hear quite a lot of hum from the motor, because basically the plinth acts as a soundboard and the hum just gets amplified. With this out, you don't hear any sound, any hum from the motor at all. As I said in the description, the motor has been refurbished. I bought a refurbished one and fitted it a short while ago, and since then this is dead quiet, this deck. Anyway, so you take these screws out first of all, and as you can see now it's springy. Okay, and now we fit the platter onto the central spindle. There we go, like that. Now, before connecting the belt, which is already around the inner rim, I will give this a spin to show you how free running the actual the centre spindle is, and so in other words how good the bearing is. So I'll give it a quick turn, and this is probably going to run for 2 minutes at least. I'm not going to edit this out, just to prove that what you see is what you get. Okay, so it's a bit boring, you can skip ahead if you want, but I'm going to leave it running until it stops. Right, just to show you while that's spinning, here we have the original counterweight, this here. Okay, it's not fixed at the moment. There's a little screw that fixes it. It's sliding backwards and forwards. The screw's there. There's a screw. To be honest, I've never used this arm with this weight. When I bought this deck, the reviews and the Hi-Fi magazine said that it wasn't a good idea to use it. It basically added mass and did nothing good. So I've never used it, but I'm showing you that it's there as part of the original deck. There's also the 45 adapter when the wheels are taken out of the 45. And another thing you might want to consider doing, it's really up to you, is in the old days people used to take off this handle as well. It's a little screw on the side just to reduce mass even more. Yeah, it's up to you really. I leave it in. I leave it in just because it's easier to move the arm. But you can see how free running that is. Slowing down, but it's taking a long while. Once it stops, I will attach the belt. You never know, it might even line up with the capstan wheel. Oh, stop. No, missed it. Okay, now I'm going to fit the belt. Right, I've zoomed in so that you can get an idea of see the belt being installed a bit better. So as I said, on here there is already the belt is fitted. This is a new belt. I bought it a few weeks ago. I only fitted it today. It's had about 10 minutes use while I played an album to listen to the deck. And to be honest, when I started listening to it, I thought maybe I'm mad getting rid of it. So we pull the belt out from the side, and I have washed my hands to make sure there's no grease on it, and just put it over the top of the capstan, and then pull it back, and then using the 45-33 lever, which is currently set on 45, push it to 33. That rises this up, and now what that's doing is that allows the belt to move up and down. I won't do it properly because the deck's not turning. Once the deck turns, it changes the speed. Right, I'll start the deck up. There we go. And you can see when I move from 33 to 45, that little lever mechanism moves the belt down onto the second half of the capstan. Right, so there we go. And the deck's now running at 45. Pull it back, it's at 33. Marvellous. So I'll stop that. So the only thing left now is to put on the mat. Right, let's get the mat, and simple as that. It's an original. Well, everything about this is original. Yep, and finally, the lid, which, as I say, it's got no appreciable scratches on it. You know, it's not like brand new. But there's no scratches or cracks or anything like that. Just put it in, push it down, there we go. The springs, the hinges at the back are sprung loaded so that it will stay in any position. They've still got plenty of strength. Oh, it's moving a little bit, here we go. But anyway, so it's not going to come crashing down. Just put it down like that. Okay. So this is a Mark 1. This is a Mark 1 PL12D, and that's denoted. What gives that away is the handle here. There are other differences, I think, but the one that jumps out is the handle on the Mark 1. I think the Mark 1's got stronger hinges at the back as well. I don't know what else has changed, but yeah, so this is the Mark 1. I bought this in 1974, and it done me good service for many, many years. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting.